Cheered on by fellow students, thousands took to the streets of Munich in the pouring rain to fight for their future, arguing that governments are failing to adapt ambitious climate change policies.
If the temperature rises over more than 2 degrees, then the Arctic will melt and the glaciers will melt and there's going to be huge water problems. And if the climate rises, then things like this are going to happen. There's going to be droughts all over the world. People aren't going to be able to plant food and there's going to be floods and people will have to move homes. As a consequence of climate change, there will be climate refugees.
It's ruining our future. So I think if we don't act now, it will be too late.
For months, students across Germany have been ditching school every Friday to take a stand against what they see as slow political action towards climate change. Some teachers even incorporate the demonstration into the day's lessons. Yet not everyone is in support of the students, many of whom are not old enough to vote. Some conservative lawmakers have criticized the idea of kids playing hooky from school, no matter what the reason, calling the students naive.
We are told to go to school to study for a future, but our future is not going to be great if we continue destroying our climate as we currently are.
Yet despite the weather, many of these students believe that demonstrating during school hours is the only way to be heard. And they're getting a lot of support, not only from teachers, but parents and grandparents alike.
Because I have 2 daughters, and the future world will be theirs, and my generation damaged this planet, and so that's the reason why I are here to take part.
What do you think about the kids coming out of school on a Friday to take part in this demonstration?
I think it's very important that they break the rules. Otherwise, everyone would say, oh, okay, they're demonstrating on Saturday, it doesn't matter.
75 Wagner says she's fighting for her 5 children and 10 grandchildren.
Germany tells us it's a good idea to burn a lot of coal. Yes, we are lied to. We are told all the time that we are protected, but in reality, they do nothing.
Germany's Coal Commission has recommended to end the use of coal by 2038, yet it's up to the country's lawmakers to decide how that's done. The governing coalition is also expected to introduce a new climate change law this spring, yet many details of the legislation are still being debated. Friday's global strike for the future took place in more than 1,300 cities worldwide, 200 of which were in Germany.
Save the world! Yes, we can!
Natalie Carney for CGTN in Munich.